Introducing the starter for the Memphis Grizzlies. At the power forward position, at 6'9", number 5, GRIZZ. At the shooting guard position, standing 6'5", number 23, Cedric. At 6, number 14, Zach. The other guard, standing 6'8", number 3, the other forward position, standing 6'8", number 1, Jalen Johnson. The head coach for the Memphis Grizzlies is Brian Heath. Another round of applause for your Memphis Grizzlies.
A look at the starting group for the match. Down low, it's Banchero and Carter. Running out on the wings, they'll have Bane and Wagner. And it's Suggs in at the 1 spot. And for the Grizzlies, Boozer is out there with Jalen Johnson. Then there's Edey. And it's Nixon in at the point. With less than a handful of games completed. We're starting to see teams emerge.
You usually need about 10 games or so to figure out who's going to compete in their divisions. Numbers tend to regulate themselves over a couple of months.
Now, here's Bane. Coming off a solid outing against Phoenix. Nixon gets the bucket.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
And if everything goes to plan, this could be a very fun matchup to watch.
Here's Bane. Pass to Banchero. Carter sets the pick for Banchero. Hands it from downtown.
And he's one of those guys that just keeps coming at you. Paolo Banchero is special.
Edie, a screen inside. And the dunk by Edie.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
A bit ago, Brian Keith and I were able to chat. The talented Paolo Banchero came up early in the conversation, and he told me Paolo is basically a 6'10" point forward. That presents matchup issues. We'll have to put our best wing defender on him, and even he will need some help. Banchero has incredible skills for his size. That is what makes him so good. Back to you guys.
Allie, thank you so much. And so here's Memphis. After Jalen Suggs missed from long range.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
On the wing, Bain. Back to Suggs. Goes up on the block. Nice touch on the bank shot.
Oh, bigger than your average guard, Suggs can score all around the floor, including down low.
Here's Nixon, coming off a stellar performance against Milwaukee. And the dunk by Edie.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Grizzlies.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
Now the Grizzlies are one of 8 remaining teams, Richard, in search of their first NBA champion.
And the closest they've gotten was that grit and grind era when they made it as far as the Western Conference Finals in 2013. But can they get back to that level?
Oh, what a slam from Wagner. When he gets that close, he is going for it.
Here's Booth. Whoa, look out! Look out!
Okay, I see you.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Here's Nixon.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense. Beautiful.
And now the first timeout called here for the matchup.
Check out stats for Wagner. Last season, he played outstanding. Averaged about 20 points a game, 4 assists, and 5 rebounds. And you look at his huge role in their offense, a major contributor as far as putting up points.
He's just a natural scorer and someone this offense leans on to help shoulder the load and lead the charge.
Carter finds Suggs. Here's Banchero. He's covered by Boozer. Banchero inside. He's working on Boozer. And it's Banchero missing. Here's Nixon. His three-pointers off the mark.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Now, here's Wagner. His last outing, he had 24 points. Pass to Carter. 6 to shoot. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
That's just a strong take by Wendell Carter Jr. playing with some fire tonight.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And a look back at his numbers from the free throw line last year, 78%, so not too bad.
Here's Nixon. Suggs with the steal. Drops in the breakaway layup. Suggs has got his second bucket.
Raw speed helps Suggs out there, keeping him ahead of the defense on the fast break.
Nixon, the pass to Boozer, and the dunk by Boozer.
And he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. For Orlando, they won their last contest, that game against the Suns. Back to Banchero, and finished off by Banchero.
And how about Banchero showing some passion there, going in hard and finishing right at the rim.
Pass to Edey. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Back to Carter. And then Carter with the jam.
Playing with some force on the interior. You gotta love Carter Jr. playing with that level of physicality.
Now here's Johnson. He has yet to score. Pass to Nixon. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. While there's a break in the action, let's take a look at the players who had the most steals in the league last season. Second is Jalen Suggs.
He showed such tremendous defensive instincts. Trust me, nobody wanted him guarding them last year.
Anthony Black's checked in for Orlando. Up top, Wagner. Covered by Johnson. Pass to Bain. Now Black. Black at 6. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Takes a 3. Bain, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Nixon on the wing. Johnson. His first shot coming late. And the Grizzlies have 2 more.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Bain, no good. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Memphis. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
The bench production was huge, no doubt. A testament to how well prepared this coaching staff is for these tough road games.
Carter with a screen on Johnson. Out to Carter. Shoots the 3. Johnson with the rebound. Memphis leading by 4. Nixon, the pass to Johnson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Grizzlies have made their only other free throw attempt today. Earlier true to the line. That one misses. The Magic trail by 5. Here's Bain from the baseline. And Carter with the basket on the assist by Bain. That's 7 points for Wendell Carter. Here's Nixon. Black defending. And shot on the way. And a dunk by Edey.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
Black, no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Outside Boozer. To the middle. Bain with the steal. Banchero kicks to Bain. There's Wagner with the 3. That's good, and it's Banchero with the assist. Wagner's got 7 points in the game. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Pass to Edey. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
No, he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Down low, Edey with the steal. Fast break Memphis. Here's Nixon. Screen by Boozer. Always going up for the alley-oop here. He can't get it to go.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just going to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
The Magic shooting their second and third free throws tonight. So both teams changing it up here. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Johnson outside. Memphis moving that ball around. Shot on the wing. Carter pulls it in. The Magic trail by 3. And here's Wagner. 7 points in the game. Pass to Carter. Black with it. Shoots over Jerome. Black, no good.
And they've come out with a take no prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Edey with a screen on Wagner. To the paint. And the dunk by Edey.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score. So
time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
And you've got to love a team that can maintain its composure on the road, take good shots, and knock them down with confidence.
They took the air out of the crowd again and again with big shots. They never let the fans become a factor.
Now, here's Banchero. He's coming off a 19-point game against Phoenix. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
And you watch Paolo Banchero. GA offensively, he is a load to deal with.
Yeah, I mean, he can cross you up, hit you with a spin move, score over either shoulder. This young man is a force.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie Laporte.
Thanks a lot. In an era of title or bust thinking, it's noteworthy that the grit and grind Grizzlies of the 2010s are properly celebrated. While they never made it past the Western Conference Finals, their physical style, built around Zach Randolph, Marc Gasol, Tony Allen, and Mike Conley, built a lasting legacy in Memphis. Kevin?
Thank you, Allie. Here's Nixon. 6 points for him. Down low, trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. Outside, Payne. Pass to Black. Sharp with a screen on Jerome. Black kicks to Bain. Beyond the arc. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Outside, Bain. Good on the 3-point shot.
There's just no hesitation from 3 for Bain. He is trigger happy out there at all times.
Pass to Jerome. 2 on none. No one back to stop this. Ahead. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul. It'll go to the line.
All stops the dunk there. The best outcome in a bad situation.
The Magic shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw lines tonight.
And
so Memphis ends up going with the new group. The Magic also changing it up. Paolo Banchero's checked in for Sharp. Wagner comes in for Howard. And it's Suggs in for Bain. Here's Black. He picked up 15 points in the last win against Phoenix.
And a big part of that was his aggressiveness, drawing contact and getting to the line. That's his 2nd foul here pretty early in this one. He's got to be careful for the rest of this half.
For Memphis, they've gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the 2nd quarter. They're 5 for 9 on the court for Orlando. They've got Anthony Black. He's out there with Suggs. Banchero is out there with Wagner. And it's De Silva in at the 4 slot.
Oh, nice balance by Wagner. Taking the hit like a champ and working through it.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Magic.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
The Magic with the lead. Banchero up top. He's defended by Edey. And it's Banchero missing. Memphis has gone 4 of 8 tonight from 3-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Pass to Nixon. Launches a 3. De Silva with the rebound. The Magic have gone 7 of 14 in the 2nd quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Here's Edie, and the dunk by Edie.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
And Suggs has got the ball here for the Magic. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pass to De Silva. Banchero looking around. In the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
And how about the footwork and body positioning of Banchero makes him so tough to guard down low.
Nixon, and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. You know, Greg, a lot of the best scorers do what's called hunting. Looking to create contact with the defender that they've zeroed in on.
Yeah, and that can be a legitimate technique to really negate a shot blocker. But when the offensive player basically initiates all the contact, we could do without some of those cheap
the first game when they gave me some
against the defender.
The Magic making a switch here. Howard's
checked
checked
Knicks
in.
out, had a triple-double. He blew out
Here's Black. Banchero with the screen.
Oh, he blew out the Bucks.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And
a quick look now at how the Memphis Grizzlies' schedule is shaping up. On Sunday, they'll defend home court against the Portland Trail Blazers. Then on Monday, they'll be taking on Jaylen Brown and the Boston Celtics.
And looking at the Minnesota matchup, that's going to be their 6th contest on the year. Fans will be curious to see how this team continues to form as the season goes on.
Pass to Black. Now Banchero. He's defended by Edie. Here's De Silva. Scoreless thus far. 4 on the clock. It's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. Let's take this chance to see which of last season's teams had the most second chance points in the league. The Magic in 3rd.
That's an effort stat for me. I mean, it shows you how hard this team works in the paint. They continue to pound the backboard.
Carter, he's checked in for the Magic. Bain comes in for Howard. Inside. And then Carter with the jam.
Okay, showing some point
I knew
forward skills
eventually,
there.
I knew eventually somebody was going to figure out and start picking on Edie ass. I knew it.
Runs a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy.
Let's take a look at the numbers for Desmond Bain.
Coming off a terrific season. He averaged about 23
Ain't guarding me, though, bro.
3 assists and 2 rebounds. And to have a player who can fill it up like him coming in off the bench, what an asset.
He's crucial to the success of their second unit.
God, he weak ass. Ow, bro.
They might start using him a little bit more sparingly with 3.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Magic lead by 1. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports.
Hey, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot warm-up.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
Well, I think for Memphis, when you come out rocking with 2 straight wins, you're feeling good.
Yeah, got to keep that out of your head, though. Each game presents a new challenge.
And turning back now to talk about the Orlando Magic. What a close game this has been.
You look at their success so far, and the result is great.
Thanks for joining us. Now,
I will let it play, y'all, but I'm ready to get back to the game.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Zach Edey
I told him I'm
really
making
making
a
a
star.
difference here.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, You can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
But I don't think that that's the most important thing to him. Sure, putting up big numbers doesn't hurt. He's all about getting the win over everything else.
They've got Boozer, also Johnson out there. And it's Coward in at the 2 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Outside, Bain. Here's Carter, and then Carter with the jam.
Improving that vision since he came into the league. Bain with a nice dish there.
Memphis trailing here. Here's Nixon.
Oh, getting a ball. Are you serious?
Banchero dishes to Suggs. Outside, Bain. Carter sets the pick for Bain. And Carter with the basket on the assist by Bain. Bain's got his 7th assist in the game. Here's Nixon. And he uses the glass on the layup. Nixon's got 14.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Pass to Suggs. To the inside, Carter.
Oh, shit, boy.
Boozer passes to Johnson.
Come on, let's go. Let's go. You fouled him, bitch.
Nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game.
At the line for 1, Jalen Johnson.
One shot.
That one is for Johnson.
And what I love about Jalen Johnson, just how versatile he is. And the scary part, this guy is still improving. He's got another level to get to.
The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 4 so far in the 3rd quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Pass to Boozer. And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long.
Defense,
and they haven't been able to turn it into a big
lead.
We
need that. Get in our balls, go!
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Suggs looking around. Pass to Wagner. No good on the triple. For Memphis, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. To the middle. Here's Edey.
Getting our ball, let's go.
The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel. Actively seeking out his teammate.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. He's checked in for Edey.
Coming onto the floor for your Grizzlies, number 45, G.G. Jackson.
Now, here's Suggs. Defense is right there. Pass to Bain. And here's Wagner. Shot clock at 6. Suggs passes to Carter. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. 15 points for Wendell Carter.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
To the paint. Another possession, another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
It's Suggs with the drive. Bain kicks to Banchero. Pass to Carter. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Suggs has got 12.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
That's not what I'm trying to do, bro.
And Suggs has got the ball here for the Magic.
Come on,
Ball stolen.
What are they doing?
And Boozer throws it down home.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Payne kicks to Wagner. Carter with the screen on Jackson. Wagner passes to Carter. Misses the baby hook.
How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy.
Are you fucking kidding?
Suggs with the steal.
They got this nigga Suggs looking like a fucking first team all defensive player out here, boy.
That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut to just one on the basket from Carter.
Bully ball at its finest there. Carter Jr. brings a physical presence to this team.
Here's Boozer. Good from the moment it left his hand. That makes it 10 for 14.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Here's Nixon. Got it. Good job in the low post. And it's a 5-point Grizzly lead.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep-thinking jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
Carter outside. Banchero against Johnson. Banchero inside. Boozer
fucking
with the
defense,
rebound.
Cam.
Boozer's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Boozer a screen on Suggs.
Come on, that's it.
Nixon
That's it. That's it. That's money ball, bro. That's money ball.
He's got it going on.
Outside, Suggs. Carter finds Payne. Another miss by Orlando.
And then they continue to control the glass.
Nixon, the pass to Boozer. And
Fucking
Boozer
go, boy.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Carter, that's good.
And really good to see Carter Jr. find his rhythm.
All these hard timeouts, so you taking off, bro. Get your ass fired too,
Some
bro.
changes. Zach Edey, he's checked in for Jalen Johnson. And Wells is subbed in for G.G. Jackson. Anthony Black's checked in for the Magic. Inside, here's Boozer. And another assist for him.
And that last assist ties him for the franchise record for most in a game. How about the night he's having?
He's been on time and pinpoint with this passing all game long. Fantastic performance to tie the franchise record.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Here's Nixon. Black defending. And now, courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here are the teams that led the NBA in block shots last year. Fifth best, the Grizzlies.
That tells you the kind of strong defense they played last season. It wasn't easy to bring the ball inside against them at all.
The first free throw is good. Greg, we've had a couple of NBA Cups in the book already. What have you thought of it so far?
A little added excitement and interest early in the regular season, and I'm all for it. Between that and the play-in, I think the NBA has done a great job to kind of make every part of the calendar relevant.
Here's Wagner. Grizzlies with the rebound.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team.
Oh, man.
Plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thank you. Franz Wagner was asked to describe his game, and he said, I don't know if there's someone who I would say I play really close to. I'm like a tall guard. I try to do a lot of different stuff out there, and I hope when you see me play, you see that I'm having fun and I'm playing for the right reasons. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Here's Nixon. And again, another assist.
And sure enough, he just set the single-game franchise record for assists.
Showing that vision both to find his teammates and to reach new heights. Payne looking around. Carter sets the pick for Payne. And then Carter with the dunk.
And how about that instant response? Don't try to throw down on his team. It just gets them fired up.
And that's the result. They launch an assault on the basket. And it's Nixon missing. The Magic trail by 12. Pass to Banchero. 11 feet away. And it's Nixon with the rebound. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break.
Here in the ball.
Orlando grabs the miss. Carter's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Payne kicks to Black. Now here is Carter. Now Black. He's got 8. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Smart move by Banchero, using the pump fake to get the defender off balance. And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
Aaron Sharp, he's checked in for the Magic with the step back. Nixon gets the bucket. Nixon's got 13 points in the second half.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Pass to Banchero. The shot from the low post is good. Banchero's got 4 this quarter.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Nixon.
Oh, man. Fucking this man up out here. Oh.
And the Grizzlies lead by 12.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Wagner outside. This one for 3, and the 3 ball is good. Wagner's got it back down to single digits for the Magic.
While Wagner certainly has that range, Franz is working on becoming more efficient from out there.
There's 47 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Nixon, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Pass to Banchero. Over Jackson. And that one hits back iron.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Here's Nixon. Guarded by Payne. Good on the bucket. Nixon's got 31.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Now, here's Payne from deep three-point land. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. We'll return shortly. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here.
with the tremendous setup.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime-dropping ability.
Orlando making some changes. Carter, he's checked in for Sharp. Wagner comes in for Banchero. And it's Bane in for Suggs. So on the floor for Orlando. Running out on the wings, they'll have Bane and Wagner. Then there's Anthony Black. Then it's Wendell Carter. And it's De Silva in at the power forward. Pass to Carter. Lets it go from deep. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. That'll be the latter half of this two-game homestand.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Outside, Bane. Now Black. Come down in the low post. It goes.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one. But look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
To the inside. Here's Edey. And the dunk by Edey.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Back the pass to Wagner. Carter on the wing. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Bane kicks to Wagner. Trying to get open is Carter. And it's Wagner missing.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Count that bucket.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
The Magic trail by 12. Carter with a screen on Johnson to the middle. And then Carter with the dunk.
A glance around the floor pays off, and Wagner spots the open man.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Nixon, the pass to Boozer. Another shot. And Edey with the lay-in. Edey's got 4 this quarter.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
The Magic call timeout. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, over the break, I listened in on what the head coach for the Magic was getting across in the huddle. They took a laid-back approach to the huddle, telling the team, everyone thinks this game is over, so just go out there and let it rip. Let's see what we can do. And I think the players love that message.
All right, Allie, thanks.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Nixon gets the bucket. Nixon's got 37.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Over to the wing. And Carroll passes to Sharp. Boozer against Banchero.
Good shit, Edey.
And it's Memphis on the break. It's stolen
Yeah, that's
by
my fault. I thought they was gonna let me throw myself a self-ad. They won't let me do it.
Outside, Suggs.
Now at 4 fouls in the game, he'll start to have to be a little bit more careful with his defense the rest of the way.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here for a scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And they've also played exceptionally well in the paint tonight, taking advantage of their opportunity
To work inside. Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Outside, Bane. Pass to Sharp. That one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket.
Well, after an uneven first half, he's managed to right the ship and get things going.
Locked loose.
Wow,
It's stolen by
weird,
Suggs. Now Bane takes the 3. Edey rips down the rebound.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke.
Nigga.
And the shot will go down.
nigga.
He's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
Here's Sharp. Finishes inside on the nice dish.
Never one to hold the ball. If Bane's shot isn't there, he just moves it.
Takes it inside. Oh, what a finish.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Here's Sharp. Edey with the steal. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. And the layup is off. The Magic trail by 12.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic.
At the line for the Magic.
They throw good. Bane.
At the offensive end, Bane has put in the work, and he is a true force.
Now Wagner. Now Suggs. Got it to go off the glass.
And really good habits paying off for Suggs. He's finding shots and drumming up points for his squad.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Sharp.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the
Throw
steal.
the ball in, fuck
He
nigga.
still got a good outcome.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Suggs brings the double team.
Oh, wrong pass. That was so fucking stupid. Oh my god. This game, the fucking AI in the game is dumb. This nigga Cameron Booz is wide open in the fucking corner.
29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now, here's Bane. He started closer, and it doesn't go. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Personal foul. 14 foul.
It's the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
2 shots.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
With timeouts, it's use them or lose them. So why not go down fighting?
Suggs outside. Off the glass.
Asshole like that, nigga. 10-point game. Game over, nigga.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step to becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us on this presentation from 2K Sports.
Ooh, Zach Edey had 29 and 18. Zach Edey had 29 and 18. Cam Boozer had 28, 7 and 9.
Damn. What you had?
I had 45 and 22.
Now, this is how you do a food prank. I've been seeing everybody do them jail call pranks.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait to do you like. Oh, I can't wait to do that prank on you. But this girl pranked her mama, acting like she was in jail, talking about she's at the mall, and this girl hit her and wanted to fight her, and she stabbed her. Babe, this shit. I like it. I like them kind of pranks.
That was a good one. Instead
That's
of
a
mom,
good one.
I'm pregnant. So bitch.
Like, come on. Babe, I gotta send you this prank. You gotta see this shit for yourself. I sent it to you on TikTok. The mama's reaction. Oh my God, this is how you do a prank. Like, oh my God, that girl, she did her shit with this one. She deserved to go viral for sure.
Send it to me. You said where's on TikTok and Instagram?
TikTok. She said, "What was you thinking?" Her mama was crying on the phone. Oh my God. The mama said, "Is the girl okay?" The girl said, "She died, mama." The mama, oh, she.
Oh, so she told her she stabbed the girl.
Yes, babe. They said that she said that she getting charged as an adult. I guess the girl's still a minor, but she said she getting charged as an adult. The mama said, "What happened to was the girl all right?" She died, mama. The mama started freaking out, bro. That is a good
funny.
prank. That is a good prank.
Do mama like that while she at work? She gonna lose her damn job.
Babe, mama's going to lose her shit. Yeah, it's better we not do that while she at work. She got to be at home or in the car or something.
Oh, they want Zach Edey for Quintot? No, Celtics.
They trying to trade?
Yeah, they trying to trade. No, the Celtics is trying to trade us. That Quater nigga, the black nigga that got the headband.
Yeah.
He an 80 overall and a first round pick for Zach Edey. I will decline. No.
Like for real.
Zach Edey is on a right. I was just saying he's on a generational run right now.
Right, he's on he's a major asset.
Damn, your boy not even starting. That's tough.
He not starting.
Hell no, Drew Holiday is. We know what I'm gonna do though.
Jackie, what the fuck? She said that so hard. Babe, you gotta watch that just so you can hear the mama, bro. She is literally the highlight of this whole thing.
They got Jonathan Kuminga too.
You do not want that.
I said they got Jonathan Kuminga.
Oh, Portland?
Yep.
Oh, that's interesting.
But what were you just saying, babe, before I said that? Babe, what you had said?
Oh, I was talking about this video. I said I can't wait till you watch it.
I'm about to watch it after
Mama was really the highlight of the whole video. Like, her reaction is top tier. So mama is going crazy. Oh my God. I know she was pissed when she found out that was prank.
I'd be like, girl, get off my fucking phone. They calling this shit Star versus Legend. This nigga not a legend.
They call who a legend?
Dang, they talking about this game is Star versus Legend.
Of course, of course.
And me and this nigga to match up with a night. Come on, who's that? Damn, speaking of the Trailblazers, they just got fined $100,000 for illegal contact with a player 2 years before the draft.
In real life?
Mm-hmm.
What the hell? They getting sued for some. I mean, they can file for some that 2 years ago.
No. They talking. Well, yeah, technically, but they were talking to a player 2 years before the draft. Like you can't. It's basically poaching.
I'm confused.
Like if you in the draft.
Oh wait.
Stop scratching. If you in a draft, you can't, like, if this nigga ain't even in the draft class, you can't be talking to him to potentially want to draft him 2 years later.
Right.
That's poaching. That's illegal. Yeah.
You basically like taking the chance away from other teams.
Teams, basically, yeah.
Yeah.
Man, what you asked me to do?
You will watch that video?
Oh, okay, yeah. That's it.
This same lame ass motherfucking April Fools. Get some originality. God damn. Y'all holy pregnant so motherfucking bad. You niggas wanna have a baby so motherfucking bad to the time of a motherfucking baby. The fuck wrong with y'all? Get a new fucking joke. That shit so 2021. I mean 2001. God damn.
22,000.
I'm surprised you didn't read it.
Because they know what I was trying to say. Hell. Which video is it, babe? It's not. It's saying a video unavailable. Yeah. Wait, babe, what were you paying for a 7? What were you paying Ye for a 7? I forgot. It's been so long.
I had thought it was 20 for a while. I think Cam was it.
I don't want to tell them give it to me today. Then I'm like, tomorrow, but I'll be waiting tomorrow.
We got it.
Bro, you know, damn, we would have been had gas. Now she's hit it to me already. We would have been blowing. I was possibly trying to get the boys some, at least nuggets, some Pampers. Probably a little meal from these. Yeah, I'm gonna ask her. No, yeah. She already said she was gonna get him something. I'm gonna let her know though.
Oh yeah, I get my money Monday, so that's even better because I can get Papa some more Monday. How about you still watch the video?
I'm about to. I was texting Ye.
Commercial, even Lil Bow Wow, B2K walking like that's what's up.
telling me to stick about the rucker. Matter of fact, I don't want to speak about the rucker. Not even Pee Wee Kirkland could imagine this. My team didn't have to play to win the championship.
You didn't even look at the video I sent you, and it's a problem. You just see me there? I'm talking to Jay. Oh, I was gonna say, damn, man, you didn't see it. Girl, bye. But, you can see your location.
How her mama not know? Oh, I'm sorry. Well, how her mama not know the fucking automatic system fake? That shit don't talk that damn slow.
It was slow. That shit was slow. Her mama white. She got a white mama. I'm finna see you. I'm finna. Yeah, I'm finna see a message. But it's the TikTok I'm finna send you with this girl prank calling her mom. I want you to watch it so bad. It's so funny. Her mom's reaction was so funny. So watch both of them. That one's on TikTok, and then the other video is in your message. Why you didn't send a laughing emoji or ha-ha? Okay, we'll go look at the TikTok I just sent you of that girl prank calling her mom. Right now. And see your location right now. So that knowing your location, it helps me know when to call you. Yes, that's what I do. Have you ever? No, okay. I don't often say. Have you ever watched this show on Netflix called Found, or have you ever saw it on Netflix? Me and my man started it last night. Damn. You got the mama movement hollering in the background. You got you would like them because it's about this lady. She was kidnapped when she was younger, and like but it's about this lady who was kidnapped. Bitch, listen, this lady that was kidnapped when she was like younger, like a teenager or whatever, or a kid, and she ended up escaping, and so she started helping people get like rescued that was kidnapped, and so a few people that she helped, they now work for her, and she has this business where they help missing people be found, and it's really so good. Like every episode is different. Like it's like a new storyline every episode, but it's still like the same concept. And at the end of every episode, when they find their victim, they put their picture on the wall, and they say welcome home, and they take a shot. It'd be so fire. Like the show is really, and the lady, like the main character, bro.